Behind every real estate transaction is a surprising amount of work. Documents, deadlines, compliance, communication, commissions, and it often ends up spread across emails, spreadsheets, shared folders, and multiple software platforms. In this video, I'll follow one transaction from the moment a listing agreement comes in all the way through closing. Along the way, you'll see how Paperless Pipeline helps organize transactions, reduce repetitive work with AI, collect signatures, calculate commissions, and keep everything connected in one place. Let's imagine a new listing agreement just arrived in your office. Traditionally, someone has to create a new transaction and enter every detail manually. It's a lot of repetitive work before the transaction has really even begun. That's exactly where AI can help. With AI Create, I'll simply click Add Transaction, then Create from Document. Here, I'll upload the listing agreement. Now, Paperless Pipeline begins reading the document in the background. While that's happening, I can keep working. A few moments later, the transaction is ready. AI has already identified the property address, MLS number, important dates, commission information, seller information, and much more. But here's something that's really important. This isn't a black box. Every piece of information AI extracts is connected directly back to the document itself. So instead of wondering, can I trust this? You can click any field, see exactly where it came from, and approve with confidence. Now that the transaction has been created, this becomes the home for everything related to this deal. One thing you'll notice right away is that everything is connected. Instead of bouncing between email, shared folders, spreadsheets, paper files, eSign tools, everything lives inside one organized transaction. That means fewer moving pieces, less duplicate work, and far better visibility for everyone involved. Let's start with one of the biggest reasons brokerages choose Paperless Pipeline: checklists. Every brokerage has its own way of doing things. Buyer transactions look different than listings, commercial deals look different than residential. Some brokerages also have different processes between offices or teams. Instead of forcing everyone into the same workflow, Paperless Pipeline lets you build checklists that match the way your brokerage already operates. Once you've built those workflows, they can be applied automatically. No one has to remember which checklist belongs with which transaction. The system handles it. That means your staff spends less time setting up files and everyone follows the same process consistently. It's a simple idea, but for many brokerages, this becomes the backbone of their operation. As documents continue coming in throughout the transaction, everything stays attached to the file. Documents can either be uploaded directly or emailed into the file through the transaction's mail drop address. Every document is organized where your team expects to find it. Behind the scenes, Paperless Pipeline is also creating a complete audit trail. Documents are timestamped, actions are recorded, transaction history is preserved. And because many states require transaction records to be retained for years, Paperless Pipeline securely stores those files for 10 years, making it easy to retrieve them whenever you need them. This creates peace of mind not only during everyday operations, but when compliance questions inevitably come up later. Transactions are continuously evolving throughout the process. In many systems, someone has to manually compare documents, hunt down every change, and update the transaction one field at a time. Paperless Pipeline can help with that too. Instead of manually updating the file, I'll choose Update Transaction. AI compares the new document against what's already in the transaction. It identifies exactly what's changed, then prepares those updates for review. Just like when we created the transaction, every suggested change is connected back to the document itself. I can instantly see where the information came from, review it, and decide whether to accept it. The goal isn't to replace human review. It's to eliminate repetitive work while keeping you in complete control. As your transactions move forward, your records stay accurate without constantly re-entering information. Every transaction also involves a lot of communication. Agents, clients, attorneys, lenders, title companies. Many of these conversations are similar from one transaction to the next. Rather than rewriting the same emails over and over, Paperless Pipeline lets you create reusable email templates with autofill tags. Property addresses, client names, closing dates, and other transaction details are filled in automatically. It's a small feature, but it's one of those things that saves your team time every single day. Let's imagine our seller now needs to sign an amendment. For many brokerages, this is where the workflow leaves the transaction management system. Someone downloads a document, uploads it into an eSign platform, waits for signatures, downloads the completed file, then uploads it back to the transaction. It's a lot of unnecessary back and forth. That's why we built Pipeline eSign. You can create reusable forms using Forms Builder, send documents for signature, track their progress, and once signing is complete, the signed documents automatically become part of the transaction. No downloading, no uploading, no wondering whether the latest signed copy made it back into the file. Everything stays connected. We also wanted to make e-signatures affordable. Instead of expensive contracts or complicated licensing, Pipeline eSign uses simple pay-as-you-go pricing. You only pay for what you send. For many brokerages, that means lower costs and one less system to manage. As our transaction approaches closing, we're already working inside Paperless Pipeline. So instead of exporting information into a spreadsheet, we can manage commissions right here. Most of the transaction information is already here, so we're not entering the same information twice. I'll enter the commission percent, add any referrals or deductions, and split the commission however this transaction requires. Every brokerage handles commissions a little differently. Some have caps, some have tiered commission plans, some have referral structures. Paperless Pipeline is flexible enough to support those different business models without forcing everyone into the same process. Once everything looks correct, Paperless Pipeline automatically generates the CDA. No additional documents to build, no spreadsheet formulas, no duplicate work. Because commissions live inside the same system as the transaction, reporting becomes much simpler too. Brokers can quickly view production, sales volume, commission totals, and financial reporting without spending hours pulling data together at the end of the month. For many offices, the biggest benefit isn't just calculating commissions. It's replacing manual spreadsheets with a process that's consistent, repeatable, and much easier to trust. So that's how a transaction moves through Paperless Pipeline listing to close. It starts with a contract, AI helps create the transaction, checklists keep everyone on the same process, documents stay organized and compliant, AI helps keep information up to date, e-signatures happen inside the same system, commissions are calculated without spreadsheets, and every step of the transaction stays connected from beginning to end. Paperless Pipeline is designed to make life easier for the people responsible for keeping transactions organized, compliant, and moving forward. Brokers gain visibility, admins gain consistency, transaction coordinators spend less time on repetitive work and more time keeping deals on track. If you're wondering whether Paperless Pipeline would be a good fit for your business, the next step is simple. Start a free trial and explore the software with your own transactions. And if you'd like a personalized walkthrough or have any questions about your workflow, we'd be happy to schedule a one-on-one conversation. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us. We look forward to helping you simplify the way you manage transactions.